I want to talk about Latin adjectives and how they work and agree with nouns. This right here are all of the endings that are going to be found on an adjective of the first or second declension. For example, we've had some of these. They are avarus, or magnus, magna, magnum. These are your masculine endings here. These are your feminine endings. And these are the neuter endings. And I know very well that we have not yet hit the neuter endings. Those are coming in the next chapter. So this seems an appropriate time to fine-tune what we have so far. Let's look at one of the examples we have from sentences from chapter 3. Fortune loves great men. And you were asked to find or I'm asking you in this example, presented a little differently, to find a adjective that matches viros. Now we can do it in two different ways. Let's just look at viros and analyze viros. Viros is the accusative, plural, masculine form of the noun. Fortune loves great men. So what we need is the accusative, plural, masculine form of magnus. Well, how do we get that? Well, here are our masculine endings. These are the plural endings. And if we narrow it down, we get to magnos. So magnos viros. And that's one way to do it. Another way, which will get you the exact same result, let's look at it here. Viros. Okay, let's go through. Maybe we don't know what viros is. Maybe we don't know that viros is accusative plural masculine. Well, let's decline viros. The dictionary calls it, lists it as weary masculine. So weary, weiro, wearum, weiro, weary, wearorum, wearis, wearos, wearis. Okay, great. Where do we have this wearos? Oh, right here in the plural. Let's find the corresponding part. We know it's masculine. And the corresponding line here is wearos. And then we haven't necessarily had to rely on accusative plural masculine. I mean, we can get to it, obviously, very easily because we've filled in the chart. But it's in a corresponding position. Let's go to another example. Kimon, we're blank, famai, magnam benevolentiam habet. Simon, a man of great fame, possesses great kindness. Now here, I suspect one of the problem is we need to put some form of magnus here. M-A-G-N. Now, the question is it a great man or a man of great fame? Where does the great go with? And I think that some of you are struggling a little bit with that. And that's okay, but that's what I want, and I want to call attention to that so you understand that. So where does the magnus go with? It goes with the famai. Now let's analyze famai. It's going to be a feminine ending because hopefully you'll remember, and if not, you can only see that the groupings, the options that we have for magni, I've just said it, but that's okay. The options that we have for magnus are all here. And we're going to narrow it down to the feminine because famai is feminine. And famai, our choices for famai are this one, or this one. In other words, is it genitive, dative, or nominative plural? Well, let's look at the use in the sentence. A man of great fame. Of great fame, well, that's singular. And it doesn't matter at this point, honestly, if it's genitive or dative, because they're both the exact same form. So, if we're going to call this genitive, genitive, singular feminine, then we should put the genitive, singular feminine ending on it, magni. Or we can fully decline fama. It is fama, famai, feminine, and let's put it in all of its forms. Fama, famai, famai, famam, fama, with a macron, famai, famarum, famis, famas, famis. Okay, great. There we go. And we've determined it looks like this one here. So let's find the corresponding one. Oh no, keep going to famai. The corresponding position. It's like battleship. You know, B3, hit. Famai, famai. So it's going to be magnai, famai. So we've got two different issues here that I believe is going on. Number one, finding out which word it modifies. You know, and that can be challenging because the word order is going to differ than English. And then the second one is having these endings all at your fingertips, being able to quickly look at that ending and understanding, oh, I know what that ending is. So let's work on these, work on your endings, be able to run off fama, famai, famai, famam, fama, famai, famarum, famis, famas, famis. And then being able to label them, that would be helpful. I hope this has helped. If you have any questions, by all means, please ask. Thank you.